All with another episode investing in your community. And I'm here with AJ Avery with AJ's Montana Banana Beef Jerky. Hello, AJ.
Hi there. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. I wanted to know how you got into the business of beef jerky.
You know, it's kind of a bizarre story. I was a traveling musician back in the 70s, the last century, and found this place in Missoula, Montana. We stopped to buy gas and they had jerky. And we bought the jerky. It was handmade right there. And within a year I had left the band and was doing the jerky full time.
What about the varieties?
We have three basic flavors, kind of the chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry of the jerky world. And that is medium pepper, sweet teriyaki, or hot pepper. And we have that in all three formats. So there's basically 9 different products that you can buy.
I have a bag of it here, so tell me about how many different types that you have.
Well, we actually have 9 different things, but it's 3 basic flavors that come in 3 formats. My number 1 seller is the one you're holding, the Cowboy Dry. It actually outsells my 2, 3, and 4 combined because it's very unique. The Cowboy Dry factor means it's water-based and the water evaporates out in the drying process. Whereas all the other jerky, mine and all of my competitors, are oil-based, which makes everything soft and sweet and heavy. And the oil stays in, doesn't evaporate out.
What's the best seller?
Easily, the Cowboy Dry. That's the original from the old man in Montana.
Where can we find your beef jerky?
Well, locally, the best 2 places to go would be the 2 Chevrons at McKnight and the Turnabout next to Reeves. They carry all 9 Ziplocs.
Okay. In the big stores?
And the big stores, I've been in Bevmo for 17 years.
Wow.
I've been in Rayleigh's, Bel Air, Nob Hill Foods for about 7. And that's a nice chain fit, you know, in terms of upper image, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's been a pleasure coming out and seeing you again.
It's always nice to have you come out, and especially being a redhead. I have a partiality for redheads. Always have. Is that okay?
It's okay.
There's nothing better than sitting next to a redhead.
Don't get mad at him for saying that. You should put that in there.
Election officials work hard to maintain the integrity, security, and privacy of elections in Nevada County. Every registered voter in the county will receive a vote-by-mail ballot in the mail. Have you ever wondered what happens to your ballot when you send it in? Returned ballots are received at the elections office where they're processed and counted. Each voter's ballot envelope has a unique barcode that gives you credit for voting. This ensures that each voter can only vote once. Every signed ballot envelope is compared to signatures on file for the voter in our database. If your signature matches, your ballot moves on to the next step. If your signature is challenged, you'll be notified and given instructions on how to correct the issue. The 2 most common reasons a ballot envelope is challenged are the envelope isn't signed or the signature doesn't match the voter's record. A challenged ballot will be counted once the problem is corrected. You can check the status of your ballot at mynevadacounty.com/elections. When voter signatures are verified, ballot envelopes are opened and the ballot is removed, unfolded, and prepared for processing through scanners, which total up the votes. Results are tabulated and released after the polls close on election night. When you vote by mail, you can be assured that your vote counts and that your ballot is both secure and private. If you have any questions, contact the Nevada County Elections Office or visit us online.
This is a story of gumption, perseverance, and damn luck. It starts with this man.
Charles Litton was Einstein brilliant.
He was a genius, made countless contributions to the high technology of his time, vacuum tubes. In 1953, he moved from a young Silicon Valley to Grass Valley, California.
I think that's what happens, right? A lot of us, we found a way to get to Nevada City, Grass Valley, or we found it for the first time, and we don't want to leave.
Soon after, he talked his friend Dr. Donald Hare into starting his engineering business in the same mountain town.
Doc Hare, Grass Valley, I believe came to Grass Valley almost as much for the area as everybody else, but he knew Litton.
Doc Hare and a small cadre of incredibly talented engineers quickly made their mark on a new technology that was captivating the world: television.
Grass Valley knew how to do things with a transistor that previously took a tube.
What came next is decades of innovation, ultimately leading to dozens of spin-offs and related technology companies who themselves made countless world-changing contributions.
How they got to television is this circuitous path of technology that I don't think anyone would ever predict.
The fact that any of this happened at all is technically improbable.
One of our goals as an agency is to bring that awareness that in our community there's still needs out there for firewood, especially in the senior population, and that us together as a community, we can meet that need.
Each year gets a little harder and a little harder, but just seeing this, I feel like one of the lucky ones.
Nevada County may be naturally stunning, but when you take a good look at what makes it so special, it's not the scenery, it's the people. The employees of Nevada County are great people, working together to support the county, our residents, and visitors. David Garcia believes that building a strong community means doing things right from the beginning, because it improves your return on investment. Given how critical transportation is to every community's quality of life, it only makes sense to David to apply that approach to Nevada County as transportation planner for the Department of Public Works. Clearly, Sebastian Roberts loves the outdoors and the rush of pushing himself. As the county's senior information systems analyst for our geographic information systems, he's responsible for advancing mapping technology for the county and the community. Sebastian, along with the rest of our information systems staff, are continually working to provide easy access for residents to all county services and information, from trail maps to planning documents. Nancy Haffey is a management analyst in human resources. Nancy's expertise is critical to the Human Resources Department as she provides the necessary training, guidance, and assistance to better the county's workforce. Her work fosters the kinds of talent and professionalism necessary to keep Nevada County on the forefront of delivering superior services. People listen to Nancy, and not just on the job. Our county is rich with history and culture that has been mined from great people for over a century. People listen to Robin Tamietti, too. She takes her role as a deputy probation officer seriously because she knows the community relies on her for protection, and her clients rely on her for the support they need to get back on the right path. Robin knows how important it is for people to pursue personal growth and change, and she includes herself in that philosophy. A collaborative approach by local agencies and community partners is responsible for Nevada County's low crime rate. Manuel Lopez helps folks overcome life's most difficult challenges, as well as helping them on the path to empowerment. It is people like him that are at the core of our county, As a social services eligibility supervisor, Manuel sees every day potential in people and the power of a helping hand. To the east, the county continues its commitment to health and wellness programs that strengthen families and promote healthy lifestyles. Center provides the foundation for our nearly 800 employees. And we continue to provide opportunities for lifelong learning to all our residents. With so many people behind the scenes of Nevada County, our fundamental motivations go way beyond the office when it comes to preserving our lifestyles. Like Josh Pack and his twin boys. Josh is Nevada County's principal civil engineer, and that position brings with it a great deal of responsibility. Josh has knowledge, experience, and commitment in his service to the county's physical infrastructure and beyond. Claire Chappell, environmental specialist with environmental health, works closely with local businesses. When business owners look at Claire, they don't see an impediment, they see a partner, helping them on their way to success, because together they make those businesses stronger. And really, that's what all of this is about. Our airport and transit systems play vital roles in the economic and recreational health of the community. Our founders imagined many roles and responsibilities our local government would have to assume, and we are committed to meeting changing needs. Nevada County hasn't gotten to where it is by being satisfied, which brings us to the same simple truth. We root for the home team because we are the home team. We are Nevada County, achieving more.
I'd say the number one thing that we do with farms is we plan. We coordinate with them so that we maximize their access to our market.
There have been two big things that the Briar Patch does that's really helped our business. The first is their planning process. The 6-month planning process that they go through allows us to know that we're going to have a market for the food we grow, and it really gives us the courage and stability to grow our business with them, with both the produce department and the deli department.
It gives farmer the opportunity to decide what kind of produce they want to grow for that season.
Working with Briar Patch has helped our farm become more profitable since we're better able to grow a very specific amount of a crop. We know we have a guaranteed market for selling that crop.
The second thing that they've done that's really helped us out is their organic certification loans. For certified organic farms, they'll give a loan up front for certification costs, and over the season we pay that off.
And then we also work with a nonprofit organization called California Farm Link. They specialize in infrastructure and operational loans to farms.
Briar Patch did help us with the loan that we got through FarmLink because Briar Patch was sponsoring us and we could show a specific number of commitments that helped a lot with getting a loan.
Briar Patch has transformed our farm into being just a simple little farm for our family into a production that provides for the consumer. I'm picking my bunches of cilantro, my bunches of kale, and saying, you know, what a job this is. I have, you know, nature all around me, the most peaceful environment that I could ask for, and you couldn't ask for better.
I'm Deanna Figuera, and I am going to be teaching a class on chocolate. So one of the things that we're going to make on February 13th is Mayan chocolate truffles. Let's get started. I have some dark chocolate, and it's 60% cacao. So I'm going to chop the chocolate, heating the coconut milk and some coconut oil. I'm going to put the zest of one orange into the chocolate. Adding a fresh vanilla bean just increases the yumminess. Just gently scrape all the inside. Now I'm going to add the chipotle powder, the cinnamon, and the contents of the vanilla bean and give that a little stir. And then I'm going to add the hot coconut milk and coconut oil. It's pretty good and melted. Just stir it with a whisk until everything is really well blended. Have to tell you, this smells amazing. Depending on the chocolate that you use and even the coconut milk, sometimes it turns out perfect right from the beginning and you can just go ahead and shape it into a log. And sometimes it ends up a little runny. And because it's runny, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the freezer. If I had more time today, I would just stick it in the fridge overnight or for a few hours. So now we're gonna take this, the chilled chocolate, and put it on the parchment paper. This is it's a really good texture now. Kind of smash it down a little bit, and then we're gonna roll the parchment paper, form it into a nice firm log. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. In fact, it's really nice to have them a little misshapen. There's nothing like fresh homemade chocolates. Knowing the ingredients that you put in, the love that you put into it. So much of what we eat is about the energy that we put into our food and our cooking. So if you make these with love, it's going to be so much better on Valentine's Day.
From the foothills of the Sierra Nevada, a new hero will emerge. One who is ready. One who makes sure their friends and family are set. And has the power to go at a moment's notice. This fire season, you're the hero. We are Ready, Nevada County.
Originally, there was probably 4,000 head of cattle running through this mountain. Now, today, there's probably 300.
As a cattlewoman, I have seen so many ranches disappear.
My grandchildren are the 6th generation to have lived on this ranch, and I just want them to remember and appreciate how we got here.
You know, perseverance conquers all things, as Grandma would say, is important because it will get you through some tough spots onto better times.
It takes two of us to get him moved.
This one here, made by Lawrence Personini, who helped us a lot.
Come here, Meg. You're doing good, Meg. Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good, Meg. Okay.
Spoiled rotten.
Put 5 tons of hydraulic pressure on the mash.
Look out here. How could you not wake up in the morning and love what you get to go do?
You might say I'm retired.
It's kind of a peaceful feeling.
Yep, it was a real good day.